you can produce your own shows to make your own money if you want, depending on how hard you want to work.
What advice would you give to somebody who wants to start doing stand-up?
Stay in school. No. If you're funny and you think you can do it, try it. It's a lot of fun. Look, it's a good gig. The business is a little tricky because at the end of the thing, you don't get a gold watch. You don't get a pension. Do this, be passionate about it, save your money, and work as much as you can. Get up as much as you can. The more you get up, the better you become. If you do it like once a month and go, well, I think
It's
I'll
not
do
gonna
it.
work.
I think I'll do it in July again. And then
Yeah.
how come they're not laughing? Well,
Yeah, because it's a muscle.
Absolutely.
You gotta work that muscle every day.
yeah. If you have a chance and opportunity to get up, go ahead and do it.
What are some good things that you've learned from doing stand-up all these years, business-wise?
Right.
And then some bad things you've learned business-wise.
As far as comics are concerned, you have to create your own work. Sometimes you got to go on the road for a long time. Not necessarily months, but sometimes you got to follow the work, and you can't be out of town sometimes. And maybe it's not always at home. You can produce your own shows to make your own money if you want, depending on how hard you want to work. The bad thing about comedy is there's people out there that will take advantage of you. There's promoters and club owners and people that, if you're green and they know you're green, you go out there.
So let's talk about how you get your money after you...
Well, I got a stick. I carry a dog with me. Then some of your own street knowledge comes in.
Oh, yes.
And you got to talk to somebody.
Oh, yes.
Because you go somewhere and they'll go, well, it's raining, nobody came here, and so we didn't make any money, so you're not getting yours. Well, no, I'm getting mine, because otherwise I'm burning up something. But no, never violent.
I would offer to go to the ATM with them. I'll go with you to the ATM.
Right.
I have no problem.
Right. Exactly.
I'm getting my money before I get back on that plane.
Yeah. Or you get your money up front.
Yes.
And you get there. So when I show up, you give me my money. Well, how do I know? Well, I'm already here, man. I just traveled 1,000 miles. What am I going to do? Take your money and run?
Or get half up front and half when you get there.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Always.
Yes.
So that you don't come home with nothing in your pocket. Especially if that's your living. That's how you provide for your family. You can't come back and go, well,
My favorite used to be when I'd ask people, what's your budget? Oh, we've got a big budget.
Yeah.
I said, okay, well, this is what, we get paid. Oh, yeah. And then you get there and they say, well, I thought that was for everybody.
Yeah.
Some guy had asked me if I could suggest another comic, and I offered Gilbert, and I said, this is what we get paid. Right. We get there. And the guy, after the thing, I said, we're ready for the money.
Right.
Because I have no shame about asking for my money. Right. And so he pulls out $500. And I said, okay, where's the other $500? Right. And he was like, oh, no, that's it. I said, oh, no, that's not it. No, that is not it. And poor Gilbert, his whole face, like the blood drained. He said, no, it's okay. I said, no, it's not okay.
Right.
I said, you take this. I'll come to your office tomorrow and get mine.
Exactly. So,
I
Gilbert
did.
must have learned from that, because
I did.
Gilbert does that now. There'll be guys that don't get paid, and Gilbert's the first one to jump up front. No, man. Everybody here is going to get paid.
Oh, yeah. And I learned from that one because he said it to me and I wrote it all down. So I had it in a notebook. But what I realized was, no, that's not good enough. When they tell you what it is, you type it up, you send it to them as an invoice or a little deal memo, so that there's an understanding that when I come in there, this is what I am getting.
So there's no confusion.
Because we're not taught that as comics, you know, and I remember it took me 3 years to get paid as a comic. I was just so happy to be on stage. You're going to give me stage time? And I have to buy 2 drinks? I have to buy 2 drinks?
Give you money.
Okay. I have to buy 2 drinks.
I'll give you money and I'll go up there and work. That is the absolute truth, because it is a business. And sometimes comics fail to realize that. Yes. And then you go in and say, no, I'll do it. I just want to go up there and be funny and get drunk with power because you got some laughs, and then you walk out and then you got nothing to eat or drink or bus fare or whatever. If you're going to do it as a business.
That's right.
If you're going to do it for fun, well, that's another story.
Right. And you need to go do it somewhere else.
Yeah, right.
But, go somewhere else, because you're messing it up for us.
There's a bus depot over
That's
there.
right. That's right.
So.
At what point did you start saying, I should have my name on the marquee, or I should, because It's not just money, but it's also credibility.
Right. Again, you have to do your own work. And now with social media, comics have it that much easier because they can just spread their brand and be recognized, to where back in the day we would have to take, pictures and articles and, I remember I sent it to the Ice House one time. I faxed the guy my picture and an article that I had in the paper, some local paper. I go, did you get my stuff? He goes, yeah, I got your stuff. I was like, you have to send me all that. Just come by, man. When a club had me as a headliner, I didn't know I was a headliner. I was just working. And I was adding stuff to my set. So when I got to 45 to an hour, and they said you can headline it, I thought, okay, well now I start making some money, because when you're the opener or the feature, you don't get paid that much.
Right.
So then you go to places like Vegas, and Vegas will put your name up there. They won't pay you that much, but you get the
accolades.
Yeah. You get that.
You get to take a picture and say,
right.
My name was on the marquee
up in lights,
Vegas.
Yeah. How much did you make? I made $6. So,
yeah, that's stand-up. So now you teach stand-up.
Right. Poor people.
What is one of the misconceptions you see when people sign up to take your classes?
A lot of times what I'll see is somebody who's funny in the street, which is a good thing because some guys are naturally funny. You want to be naturally funny to be a comedian. But they want to bring that to the stage. And it's a different animal when you get on the stage because you're not talking to your boys on the corner. You're talking to an audience. Might be a diverse audience. Might be, whatever. But these people came to get entertained. It's not like when you're in the street, you go, hey, your mama this, and you're a little offensive and stuff. So I tell them, there's a technique. This is how you do a joke. There's a formula. There's a premise to set up the punchline. Not everything is a cuss word. Because when you're doing it in the streets, you can be funny just cussing away. And now you gotta develop a set, and then you gotta have stage mechanics. You have to have a personality. You have to be likable. You have to have your own voice. So they're like, really, I got to do all that. And that's part of it, man. There's guys that go up there and try to do what they do in the street or at home, and it doesn't translate on stage.
Or by the water cooler.
Yeah, by the water cooler, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't translate on stage. So.
If they want to take class with you, how
rob
would they?
my house. No, I'm online.
Okay.
RudyMoreno.com. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on all that stuff. I'm on posters in the post office. You'll find
So
me. Man.
right.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
on the post office posters.
I'm right next to you. So. Yeah.
What would you like your legacy to be as a comic?
That I helped a lot of people in their careers, and I've also used comedy to help others. That's pretty much it. If you can do that, you can use it as a vehicle to help other people. Why not?